Every single day, I get messages and comments suggesting video ideas. So I read all of them, and you know, in some rare occasions, I will actually incorporate one or two of those ideas into my videos. But most of the time, frankly, they don't quite align with the type of videos that I like to have on my channel. You know, like clickbait garbage. But you know, it's almost 2019, Rocket League's been out for a while, my channel's been going for a while, and sometimes I just don't know what to make a video on. So I took to Twitter and just opened it up to my followers or whoever else happened to read it and just asked your opinions. Well, I posted it right before I went to bed and I woke up to over 150 suggestions. Some great and some really great, but instead of picking just one, I decided to make an entire video going through and hitting as many of these ideas as I could in one video. So here's what if there were PKs in Rocket League, and other terrible ideas from Twitter that are actually good. Do a car ad parody of the new Mclaren.
Hey you gullible sluts, look at this sweet car. Boy, it sure is fast, and let me tell you, it looks pretty cool too. You can drive it in the country with bendy roads. You could drive it near the ocean while wearing a white button-up. You could drive it next to poor people. You can even drive it in exotic European towns with narrow streets, all for the low price of $200,000. What, your father isn't a Saudi Arabian prince? Well, peasants can have the same experience in Rocket League. For just a couple bucks, you can own the exact same thing, except it's a tiny remote control version, and also it's not real. The Mclaren 570S DLC. Dreams do come true, as long as they're tiny and pathetic.
If penalties were in Rocket League.
So important, the first one. Look, he's been so brave the way that he's gone about his work this evening. It wasn't one I was expecting to step forward and take the first one, because it's so important to get up and running.
Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. It is so important to score the first one. Oh, no joy, off to a terrible start.
And the keeper knew he was beaten, so what a bonus.
So he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down.
Smash! Wasn't in two minds at all, was he? Knew exactly what he was going to do. Shootout. Safely done.
That was like taking a driver out and topping it about 40 yards down the fairway. He scuffed it. He scuffed this, look.
Into the bottom corner.
Well, it's never easy to step up and take a penalty, but he slotted that home with authority.
Saved! Not a regular taker. Not confident. This has to be one of the worst collections of penalties I've ever seen.
At the point of no return. And scores to keep them alive. Our keeper's gone the right way, but can't keep it out.
After one of the worst penalty shootouts, I promise you will ever have to sit through.
Play an entire ranked game with a mouthful of water. about 10 times floop exaggerated in a video.
I'm switching to the Dominus for good.
Several months later.
It was tough to switch back to the Octane, but it felt really good after honestly just a couple games. And once I started feeling like back to my old self with that car that I'd always had, there's just, I don't know, I don't think there's any going back. I think I'll be with the Octane forever.
And also appreciate the fact that I can't bring myself to use clickbait.
Why default camera settings are objectively the best settings, featuring a montage of clips highlighting the overwhelming positive consequences of playing with camera shake. Oh, this should be easy. It was pretty easy. Too easy, in fact. I needed to make this more interesting because you're not here to watch mediocre YouTube content. You're here to watch slightly above average YouTube content. So to get from mediocre to slightly above average, I tweaked some more settings and holy shit, it's first-person Rocket League. But then we had to tweak some more settings to get things sort of playable, and I have to say this third switch felt really good. In fact, I think I might actually be better mechanically when I'm controlling my car from what looks like a surreal art film angle. I decided to actually play a ranked game to see how I do. I started off by scoring a lucky goal, which is no different than normal. But then I started to get pounded in the rear, which is also normal. And then we were just about to come back, and there were a few seconds left, and I somehow managed to center the ball, and also normal. While you're stuck at bronze, then just spend 10 minutes laughing at bronze highlights. I'm not going to spend 10 minutes, but we'll spend a couple minutes, yeah, for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the last 2018 Bronze Bash. We have a little 4-player kickoff there, advanced bronze strategy. And the director cam appears to be stuck. We've been informed that the director is also a bronze director. Finally, the camera switches, and as you see, we have the GOAT bronze. Slowly and methodically places it into the wall to switch possession. Grabs the full boost. It's a hot corner. One player is sitting back. It does absolutely nothing. The ball is too high to hit. Finally comes down to a playable height, and there Mr. Batmobile is ready to put it home. These guys are bad. The Air Dribble Challenge. So what is the Air Dribble Challenge? Well, I actually got called out in a video by Dave to try this workshop map where you try to dribble the ball in the air for at least 10 seconds. At first, I was really bad. Actually, for about 40 minutes, I was really bad. But then I was able to get down the technique, and I could tell I was finally about to get it. My control was getting better. Overall, my air dribbling was getting better. It was finally all... But yeah, then I actually did get it.
It's all hype right now. Anything's possible. Anything's possible!
Hey, do one about why people aren't very good at Rocket League. Maybe do a whole series on it. Boom, done.